I'm originally from Peru, finished high school there, and I did 1 year of university. I was studying economics. I'm the first one to graduate university in my family. So when we had the opportunity to move to the States, I dropped out university because I knew coming here will be like pursuing the American dream, a better career, better financial stability. So I decided to drop out the school. So I leave everything and I moved to California with my family. When I moved to California, the challenge that I had was that I was not able to take classes because I didn't understand the classes. They were all in English. So I started taking ESL classes in Sequoia Adult School. And that's where I met Elizabeth and other teachers that they introduced me to Upward Scholars. And they showed me the path that is possible to transfer from Sequoia Adult School to Cañara College. So that's what I did. So after I felt more comfortable with my English, I transferred to Cañara College to take more ESL classes. And then once I got more confident, I started taking other general classes. Fortunately, Up Scholars gave me a lot of guidance and support of how to build the roadmap because my goal was to go to a 4-year university, but I didn't know how. So they showed me the path and they made me, they connected me with other counselors to build my academic program. So I took some classes in Cañara College and then I transferred to UC Davis, where I majored in mathematical analytics and operations research. Also, something important to mention is when I moved here, I was studying economics, but because we're in Silicon Valley, we have a lot of support in terms of like STEM majors. So I was very excited to switch my career from economics to something more analytical and technology wise, which was mathematics and statistics. So that's why I decided to change my major because I thought it was a bigger potential for me for future careers. When I was studying in Cañara College, after school, I was working part-time as an associate in a store. It was very important to me and very useful to have that financial support. Upward Scholars that they helped me to pay a lot of the books. That was hundreds of dollars, the bus. And something very interesting is to me is the mentorship program that they had. And also the connections that Upward Scholars provide to the students are very important. So we can have more guidance on how we can achieve our goals. When I graduated UC Davis, I started working as a data scientist, as a consultant at Google. I was there for a couple of years. I realized that I'm a very curious person. I like learning. I like building stuff. So I decided to change my career from data scientist to software engineer, where I took extra classes to learn how to code. But fortunately, I'm very committed and disciplined person. So I was able to make that switch and move from Google to other startups, where ultimately I moved to New York, where I'm working for a startup, working as a senior software engineer. Sometimes when we start out, we feel lonely, lost, and we don't know like if we're gonna make it, right? But looking back, it's totally worth it. It took me around 8 years from Sequoia Adult School to graduate UC Davis. And in that 8 years, I never took any vacation, which means every summer is to take more classes or work more. I was very committed to achieve my goals. Sometimes we have to be very focused and we have to believe in ourselves when we really want something, because we all know it's not an easy path. It's a path of pain and sacrifices. When you are in the path, sometimes you have to have a lot of support from your family and from your friends. So I always encourage people to don't feel sad or lonely. Try to find support. So we have to be very persistent and resist of a lot of distractions in order to achieve what we want. I was not the same person like 8 years ago. I changed completely in terms of my mindset, my life, the people around me, my work ethic, my discipline. The biggest learning for me, it's like the person you have to become in order to achieve what we want to achieve.